Today we're going to be making polymer jelly cookies, and what you'll need is tan clay, flesh colored, any color that you like, Sculpey glaze, chalk or powder, a AA battery, the tip, your top, rolling pin, so first you take your clay and you roll it out. If any of you have this little circular cutting thing, it's just off an old pen, you can use the edge, so just press in lightly to see if you got your circle, and then press in again to cut it out. Then you just pop it out. Oops, got kind of stuck. Then just take a paintbrush if it gets stuck and stick it in. Kind of pop it out. So you have this little circular thing. Then you take your AA battery, the tip, and you press it into the middle of the cookie. Like so. Till you have this little imprint. Then take a toothpick and imprint the sides so that it'll look like a tiny little flower. Just press in to the sides so you get imprints like this. I'm not counting how many I do, just go ahead and press them in. Almost finished. Okay, then you kind of want to like press them in to the top so that you can see them in the cookie. So that you get this little tiny cookie. Okay. You might want to add a little ridge right here if you can't really see it around the cookie. There you go. Okay, so next you'll want to have a tiny piece of sandpaper. And go ahead and just texture your cookie like so. And just it's kind of like shortbread, and shortbread has texture in it. Go ahead and press down. It won't mess up the ridges. Just roll it around. Might want to add them in a little. Sorry about that. And go ahead and just press them in like so. And maybe add your ridges on here again. So you have this textured cookie. I hope you can see that. Maybe add a little more right here and inside. Okay, next you will be making the jelly. So you are going to need a note card or foil or whatever you have, and you are going to need some red paint. So just unscrew the top. Sorry, it's kind of stuck. Let me get another. There we go. Red paint. Squirt it on the side here. take your glaze, your Sculpey glaze or whatever you use, and pop it open. Take a good size amount, because we won't be making 2 different kinds of cookies today, and just mix it in. Once you have it, you can set aside your paintbrush, or you can use your paintbrush to fill it like I'm going to do. Take your cookie and just fill it in. You can make the hole bigger if you like, but for this I'm just going to use what I got in the battery. And you can kind of clean it up. I know it's kind of messy. Just clean up the edges. It's a jelly cookie, it's messy. Just kind of clean it up. Just lightly. Kind of mix it in and make it look like the hole is bigger. Now you have your jelly cookie. So what you're going to do, if you like, take some chalk or you can take air dried clay and just scrape it on your sandpaper. Okay, so here's the clay that's air dried, and I just scraped it on, and I'm going to powder it on top. And here is your jelly cookie. You can add more powder if you like. I'm gonna scrape it around. There's your jelly cookie, and you can turn it into a charm or so. Oh man, I forgot. You can also add in some like cooked texture. You could take a colored pencil or whatever and just take it, rub your finger in it, or a paintbrush, and just rub it on the edges. Can't believe I forgot that. Just take it and just rub it on. So it looks nice and cooked and not raw like what I just showed you a couple minutes ago. And there you go, some burned edges. Not burned, but you know, toasted. If I had done that before, it probably would have turned out a little better. But here you go. Your jelly cookie. Now next, move this out of the way. Close the glaze, and move this. We are going to be